This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Healthcare Association.
Hi, I'm Emmett Reed, Executive Director of the Florida Healthcare Association. Welcome to another edition of FHCA's Provider Program. This week, the Nursing Home Quality Efficiency Act was on the move in both the House and Senate. House Bill 621 by Representative Jim Frisch and Senate Bill 482 by Senator Jack Latvala help put patients ahead of paperwork by eliminating duplicative reports and requirements in nursing homes, giving staff more time to focus on resident care. House Bill 621 passed its second committee stop on Tuesday, and I had the chance to catch up with Representative Frisch, who is the sponsor of this important bill. Okay, I am in Representative Frisch's office. And Representative, first of all, thank you for hosting me today. I just wanted to come and, on behalf of the Florida Healthcare Association members all throughout the state, thank you for sponsoring House Bill 621, which we call the Nursing Home Efficiency Act, as well as putting people before paper. So thank you very much. Just let our members know a little bit why this was important for you to sponsor.
Well, in my district, Pinellas County is famous for having a lot of nursing homes. We have made major strides over the last 20 years in improving the quality of care, and we try to stay very focused on the care given to the individual and let everything else revolve around that. And we found that we were requiring staff to do a lot of paperwork that didn't have any regulatory value, and it took time away from caring for patients. And that was our focus, and we hope that will free people up to deliver better care, and the quality will continue to improve.
Well, that's fantastic. You summed it up nicely. We certainly appreciate you. Now, I have a follow-up question for you. Every Wednesday throughout the legislative session, we encourage members from throughout the state to come up and meet with you all to help educate the legislature on our issues. How can we help you with this bill?
Well, educating the members is the most important part, and I try to do a lot of that in committee and individually. Probably the most important education any member can get is having people from his district come in and talk to him about the bill and say, this is what it's about, this is how it'll benefit our patients, because that's the focus of the bill, what benefits the people that we're serving in this industry. And if they'll do that, then I'll have a pretty easy time with the bill.
Well, that's great. I can guarantee you we'll be here for you. And we thank you for all of your support for Florida's frail and elderly. On Thursday, Senate Bill 482 also passed the Senate Committee on Health Regulation, despite opposition from trial attorneys and other opponents who are misinformed about this issue. Neither of these bills impact resident care. They simply eliminate requirements that duplicate federal law, with some of those requirements being as much as 10 years out of date. We're thankful to those lawmakers and long-term care stakeholders who spoke in support of these bills to help them advance. FHCA kicked off its Lobby Wednesdays this week with members from the Florida Leaders Program, Emerald Coast Rehabilitation Center, and Aramed Health Management, which represents over 30 facilities across the state. I caught up with them at the Capitol to hear about their lawmaker visits and their commitment to this important grassroots initiative. All right, I am on the fourth floor of the Florida Capitol with David Cerveny. David, I am so glad that you're here today. First of all, thank you for being here. We appreciate you coming all the way to Tallahassee. It's a rainy day outside, so it's a good time to be in the Capitol lobbying. First and foremost, David, why did you feel it was important to come to Tallahassee to help with Lobby Wednesdays?
Well, first of all, this is true grassroots lobbying. We have to get our message across. We represent the most frail, elderly, our loved ones in our facilities, and we have to show with the state of the country how important they are and do all that we can so that we can survive in giving quality care without major cuts. Fortunately, we had a CNA with us who had letters from multiple residents and family members and was able to talk about her staffing load and her commitment, being that a majority of our expenses is labor related, and we know that the margins aren't what I guess I felt like the lawmaker thought that they were.
Well, that's great. David, thanks for your time. Appreciate it, and I know you've got some more appointments, so go get them. Thanks. FHCA continues to meet with lawmakers about the importance of preventing further cuts to your Medicaid funding. Next week, we expect the House to unveil its budget, so be sure to check our Capitol Connection blog for the latest update. Until next time, I'm Emmett Reed, keeping you informed about the critical issues that impact long-term care and the providers we represent.